Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks? Oh, a little flames! Mocktails fix your size. The snacks are real nice. Sodas sound mix dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your pennies all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the influence like the same. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn! I know, I look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but I got a short fuse for fools to get arrogant. Watch out, let me pour you a drink. But think about messing with me, I'll enjoy the fun. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. Think about stepping to me and things will go south. When I push you like that, okay, burn you the ash, think twice before you play. I'll make you spend your pennies all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the
tell me if I mean it, looking in my eyes, cause I've been waiting for my moment to strike. So come close, let me show you what it's like. Yeah, you can try to stand in my path, but you're gonna regret it. I'll be the one who laughs last while I'm making my exit, cause this is only for the strong of heart, not if you get it. And no matter what the outcome, you better accept it. I can cover the shell, I can bury the pain, so don't doubt for a second, just get out of my way. Pushing in your steel, I'm not letting it go, so take this as a lesson, cause it's all that we know. Will the whole world know your name when we dance with destiny? I've been there and I've seen it, I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your flame. Oh, we can save the day, not die. It's like I'm seeing double vision. Take a seat, I'm on a mission. We got everything to gain. To become everything you're not. You just give it all you got and take the pleasure with the pain. Yeah, I can feel my fire awaken. No time for being complacent. There's a dream on the horizon. You know we gotta chase it. And when we get to where we're going, then we start the invasion. That's me? No, you must be mistaken. You know I'll turn you into rust, grind you right down to dust. You thought you were the best, well, you haven't met us. Fire and rain, call me the hurricane. I'm not letting it go, cause it's all that I know. Will the whole world know your name when we dance with destiny? I've been there and I've seen it, I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your flame. Now here we go, it's the end of the show. Hear them, they're calling your name. Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your Now here we go, it's the end of the show. Hear them, they're calling your name.
Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your flame. That quiet shouldn't have been. Anyway, looking at it, it was weirdly quiet for some reason. Oh, that's a mistake that I've made. Oops. Pressed the wrong button like 6. Mini player. I hope everybody's having a comfy and cozy day and that things are going well for you. I love it when things work and function as they're supposed to, and there aren't bugs and glitches all over the place. It's my favorite thing, which is why it never happens. Anyway, I hope you had a comfy and cozy Cruciball. And that things are going good for you. Tweeted on Blue Sky. Now that's really loud. Was that song just quiet? Find out where this goes. Volume-wise. Good volume. Oh, okay. Let's turn on Peglin. Because that's what we're playing. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today, and then I decided to, because it's Thursday. I don't don't actually know when is New Year's is on. New Year's Eve is Tuesday, so we stream that day anyway. Is it my birth week yet? I mean, I guess I don't know when you would say that starts. When do people start their birth week on their birthday or end their birth week on their birthday? How do you do that? Anyway, I'm gonna be 28. I'm gonna be 28. The 31st, that's the day that I'm 28. Oh boy. It just means we're getting older and growing and stuff and being smarter and wiser. Where did I pressed the Peglin button, right? I turned it on? I did not turn it on. Oh boy. I hope you're all having a comfy and cozy day and that you had a good Christmas. How was your Christmas, Chad? How was Crisis? Was it a good time? Hope you had a cozy holidays. We saw a bunch of Christmas lights. We saw my family. We had a good time. You get anything for Cruciball? I got a bunch of money, but I'm gonna have to probably. I'm a little like. I'm probably gonna have to wait. I'm worried it'll be after the Steam sale before I get the money for me to buy games. Like, man, timing. It's a thing. I had a good Christmas. I got a new chair. Chairs are fantastic. Who doesn't love a good chair? I think that's what I got for Christmas last year was a chair. Hold on. Let's switch to gaming. We're vibing. $14. What are the odds that we can do good in this game? Christmas is good. I'm excited to have a bunch of money to buy a bunch of games though. That'll start with 10 extra points. I don't know. If I miss the Steam sale though, I'm gonna have to wait. And that's so annoying. Like, that's just so annoying. I don't want to miss the Steam sale. And it used to be that I would get checks and then I could just submit those checks. Like, digitally. But when I don't do that, somebody has to go and deposit things. What are you gonna do? But I got so many games I want to get. I want to try Sunhaven. I want to try. There's so many games. I can never remember them either. And when Monster Hunter Wilds comes out, that'll be fun. Oh. We're blowing up all the bad guys today. I saw my family yesterday. We went to my aunt. Great aunt. She's my great aunt. My grandma's sister. Always been kind of close with that side of the family. But it's been harder in the last couple of years. And I don't know. I don't know. Hard sometimes, getting along with people who think differently and stuff, but what are you gonna do? But my aunt's a sweetheart, generally speaking. Not even generally, she just straight up is a sweetheart. She's so sweet. And my grandma, it was so nice. My grandma was so happy to be with family. It just, I don't know. It was so sweet. it's really nice to see people connecting and just being happy to be together and having a good time. Okay. Bounce things around. Yippee. It's nice. It's nice to like, I don't know, I enjoy the presence of people who are generally quieter and thoughtful, and I have an easy enough time going up and talking to those people and getting their opinions on things and hearing what they have to say. And my grandma on my dad's side and my aunt on my mom's side are both, they make me think of that, and they're very sweet generally. And I did some drawing. I drew with some pen. Art is frustrating sometimes, man. I wish I enjoyed doing the stuff that was popular with it. That would make it a heck of a lot easier. Oh, look at us go. Look at him go. And seeing people with, like, their relationships and people having girlfriends and going places and doing things. I don't know. It's a time. It's good to see everybody, though. My Uncle Don, he's getting, man, I don't know. It's crazy to see people get older, because, like, he was somebody that's, I've never been, like, crazy close to him or anything, but, like, he's always been there. It's just, like, it's weird to be like, he's been there for my entire life. He's just been there. Like, I've just always known him. He's never been, like, crazy out there guy or anything. Generally, I've found him to be quiet, like, and just chilling. Maybe a little impatient on occasion, but I know a lot of old men that are that way, so it's nothing new. Fascinating. Family is fascinating. Yippee! Everyone thought it was funny that I had an uncle who accidentally got 3 deer in a row. It was so funny that some of them hadn't heard that story. It was really... I have another uncle who also hunts, and he was like, man, I hope that I could do that. It was like, I know, right? It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what 15% of 85 is. I forgot that we had that as a debuff. That's such a debuff. Upgrade our coin orbs so we have more money. I got a book for Christmas. It's a book that's all about trees, and I like trees. I want to go to F. Straight up. Book all about, like, the hidden lessons and wisdoms of trees and forests and how they work. Got that from a sibling. It was really sweet and cool. It's always cool to get, like, gifts and be like, man, they nailed it. I didn't ask for anything. I didn't, like, nothing. They still nailed it. I read some of it. It's fascinating. And clothes, and of course I'm getting a desk and a monitor. I hope that it all shows up in time, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to fiddle with my monitors, and I don't really want to do that. That is kind of the goal of getting the desk and the third monitor, is that I can just actually just switch between Switch games. Of course, this also assumes that my capture card is still functioning, and I'm assuming it is. I freaking hope it is. Get all my stuff, find out that my capture card died, cry. Just be like, what is even the point anymore? I don't know what I would do at that point. I mean, I would cry, obviously, but, like, other than that, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's hit everything here. Oh wait, it moved. Alright. Whoopee! That's a lot of damage. I hope we're lined up. Oh, that did hit both of them that time. What the frick? They fix it, or is it work in a way I don't understand? Oh, okay. Well, we're going for, what is this, Crucible 14? It's kind of getting really rough with all of the difficulties. Like, the later difficulty changes are really challenging and concerning. Raid, coin orb, heal. Perfect. Why do I feel like I didn't heal? I healed, right? Let's make sure we hit this right. Yippee. 3 coins. Nice. I'm excited to play more games for the new year and stuff. Hopefully we continue to grow and thrive as a community. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. In the video games. Yippee! Oh. Coins everywhere. Yippee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't work. We bounced things all around. It's okay. Do-do-do. Do-do. Big kabooms. Yippee. Throw things all over the place. Oh, okay. It's hard. It's not an easy thing to do. Much like life. It's difficult. But if we hit all the explosives... Do I have something that's giving me more explosives? No, I don't. Can't hit that thing. Probably wouldn't help us too much to hit the... I mean, actually, if I could hit the explosives, that'd be... You know what? Fine. And by fine, I mean it's very much not fine, but what are you gonna do? I wish I could hit that shot better. You'd think I've done this shot like 200 times at this point. Still can't hit it the way that I want to. What are you gonna do? I'm sure this will somehow bounce out. Yippee! Game, you're being very silly. Guy's also hurting us. We're taking 4 damage every time. We need to be more careful. There we go. That should end. That brings us a lot closer to ending the pain. The misery. Oh, but oh, man. Man, why is it the first shot has been gold twice in a row? That's really weird. 90 damage, it's done. That's nice. Now we kill everything. In the video game. I watched a bunch of Christmassy streams. There is a really fascinating game about going to Finland and just vibing in Finland in like a log cabin. I found that to be quite interesting. Okay, this is what we wanted. I'll go to the left. Why does it keep defaulting to the right? There's more peg density to the right. It should go to the left. What the heck? That's weird. Weird. That's not enough damage. We're gonna take damage. Oh boy. refresh is on the left. We can hit it. Where do we take? Where do we go? Fire. Yippee. We're bouncing around. We're having a good time. Surely this will go straight up. Okay. Why is every time that I start, it's on a thing? That's weird. That's so weird. We could get so much money if I could just bounce it around inside this thing, but it keeps preventing me from doing that. And we killed the slime anyway, so like it's fine. But like, what are you gonna do? Oh, we super killed it. Okay. We super killed it. Upgrade my lightning ball, please. Thank you. 5% chance is actually a lot in this game. It's like the opposite of XCOM. Instead of 5% chance being like not happening ever, it's actually more like a 50% chance. Feels like a 50% chance, 30% chance. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I didn't have money. Oops. That was stupid. Well, I have regrets now. And bad mistakes. I've made a few. Oh, I also got a new flannel for Christmas. That was nice. Some flannel, a flannel and some shirts. It's a cozy flannel. I like it. Ooh! That's really good. Oh yeah, I did it. Nice. That finesse and control over your orb is critical sometimes in these games. Oh gosh darn it. Oh, I might accidentally... Oh no, actually this is really good. We're good, we're fine. We're gonna have so many bombs. This is gonna be great. The first time I'm gonna have done this map and not be concerned about it. Seriously, is there an upgrade? Oh, it does the total. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying. I wish it didn't do that. The first hit absolutely creates a gold coin every single time, and I guess I just didn't know that for the level 3 version of it, but that's okay. You know, another star rail. I don't think I'm going to be able to get... I'm sitting here like, I didn't get Sunday. I'm not convinced that I'll be able to get... I'm going to have to log on later today, but I'm not convinced that I'll be able to get Firefly's Edelon that I want. It would make her even stronger in a really good way. But dang. It's crazy. Not the... This is the thing I'm looking for. Here it is. Oh, good. Like, I mean, the worst case scenario is I build more pity for the next thing, but it's just kind of like, man, I thought I would get a little bit more out of what I was doing. I haven't. That's a little concerning. Okay, that's wild that it stayed centered for 2 bounces? 3 bounces? Enough bounces to destroy the peg, and then as soon as it destroyed the peg, it was like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Of course, now that we have a way in, the coin orb. You go for food so you can replace Bronyo on your Firefly team. No comment. I was thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. I would really like Firefly to just be stronger. Really good. And I already have a fully built. See, here's the thing: is you're telling me to replace a character that's already fully built. It's a lot of resources that I already don't have. Like, I'd almost rather just upgrade Firefly than go for a whole brand new character. Because then the thing will happen where I'm, like, disappointed that she isn't overpowered, but I have to power her up, so she is. Like, you know that thing? Like, even Acheron isn't. My Acheron is still not there. Out of here. That's good. You're good, you're good, you're good. No matter which way I go, I would like to go to the right. Like, oh boy. No backfire, please. Thank you. Like, is Fugu's power-up going to be powering up Firefly by over 100%? Over 200% actually, more realistically, because I can get Firefly to move 2 to 3 extra turns, and if she's going even faster, who knows how many times I can get her to go a turn with Bronya. 6, 7 times, right? Versus, like, you almost need her to be Fugu needs to power up by 500% almost for it to be worth it, I feel like. I am boy mathing it, to be fair. A second dedicated break support could probably get your damage numbers up to the hundreds of thousands. I feel like are they not already? I mean, I don't know. I'm never paying enough attention when I probably should be. We always could look at numbers and stuff. We could turn on Star Rail in an hour or two and just have a look-see. Don't worry about having Bronya on your team. I know it's become a running meme at this point. She's good! She does damage! But like, I don't know. If you genuinely think... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If this way down a ton of coins, do so much damage. It's crazy. I don't know. I mean, I could use Bronya for Acheron, and that would probably make more sense if I had a substitute for Bronya. What if I went crazy and I did get Fugu, but I put her on an Acheron team instead? Would that be upsetting? I feel like a lot of people would be upset about that. I keep Black Swan on my Acheron team, even though Pela or Jiaku could get her doing bigger numbers. I feel like Miss Swan, I have not properly built her. Who in the heck are all of these characters? That's what it feels like playing a Hoyoverse game. Upgrading orb? Upgrade Swoltorb? Ooh, we like this. Oh. Why is it always these two? When there's trouble, why is it always you two? Why can't I ever just get Overwhammer? They didn't call it Overflow? Overflorb or something like that? That's crazy. Figure Fugu could do good on an Acheron team. I figured she probably could. She's Nilde, right? So she fits right in. So, like, it makes sense. It wouldn't be a bad thing to grab her. Board will contain 2 additional... Overflow is... Board will contain 2. I feel like this is more important. As much as I want Overflow. It's so frustrating that it never get Overflow in any situation where I would want to pick Overflow over anything else. Where do we want to go? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter? Not really. Uh-oh. Well. Okay. We're going to the right, I guess. Yippee. Imagine an Acheron ult, but also doing Super Break. Does Fugu cost Super Break? I played the character and I did the thing and I did not pick up on that. This is my issue with these games, is there's so many things to keep track of. Unless you're saying you would have... Well, no. Another thing Fugu had going for her, she has 100% uptime on enabling Super Break. Is she... Oh... Wait, does that mean she replace... Can she replace, Tailblazer then? Straight up for a, what do you call it, team? Or would it stack with Trailblaze? Oh my goodness, there's so many options. And much like options trading, it's really confusing. Did you just make a stock market joke? What the fuck? What the frick? What the silly? Listen, it's a silly time. Much like the stock market, my jokes don't make any sense. I'm just kidding. They make plenty of sense. It's just dumb. I mean, what? Anyway, I'm just being a silly guy. Replace harm? Trailblaze. Harmony. Oh my gosh, I read that as harm. I was like, why are we harming the Trailblazer? What? Why are we doing that? What do you... I'm confused. No, you goober. They mean harmony. You can replace Harmony Trailblazer, but if you have both, you get double Super Break. You actually? Double Super Break? It stacks? Yippee! And kaboom, and away we go. Is that 200? Is that 100 damage? Did we do it? Almost. We're bouncing here. Kaboom, kaboom. Now wait a second. Hold on. Previously thrown bombs will refresh his bombs. They didn't refresh. I'm a little confused by that. I need to heal. Upgrade that. Whenever an enemy is defeated, refresh the board. That also seems okay, but I think this is better. More crit chances. We're not going to the right. We're not going to the store today. Put a Harmony Trailblazer for doing Ron May on my Firefly team and did almost 1,000,000 damage in a single attack. Don't have Ron May, but if you're telling me it increases damage, if I can do that much damage, I wonder if I could void having a healer and just put Branya on it, that I'm doing 750,000 damage 3 times in a row kind of thing, you know? That's probably not... I don't know, I wonder. I wonder if that would be enough to carry over the fact that we're not healing. I don't know about that. Put bombs in the worst places. Oh boy. Minnie the Minotaur. Minnie the Minotaur. Minnie the Minotaur. I don't know, I'm still mad that I didn't get freaking, Adventurine. Still upset. Still a little salty that we didn't get him again. Like, dang. Everything went wrong from that point. I think the worst part is I could have got him if I had known that he was coming up. If I'd realized I would not have gotten Rappa, and that's the part that stings the most. What hurts the most? Oh boy. Whee! Kaboom! Big upgrades. 170 damage, that's a win. You know, if we had corn, we would be doing great here. That'd be fantastic. I mean, dang. Pretty good for us currently. And a heal. And move on. This is probably better. Piercing shots. I don't even know who the boss... Oh boy, here we go. I think we're set up pretty good, to be honest. I do think it's going to be frustrating when they release like 3 or 4 characters who are doing 2 or 3 million damage, but only if you have Sunday. Now, I'm still concerned about that, and wondering if it's possible that it's gonna be worse when they release characters that require Sunday to be good, but they're free characters and they're purple characters and stuff like that, and they're like game-breaking good, but you need Sunday. Imagine if they know that and they don't release Sunday. Like he just never shows up again. It's gonna be so frustrating. I'm deeply concerned that that's gonna happen. Because it'll be even worse if everybody has these characters that would be really good. You know, if you had the character that made them good. Concerned about that deeply. It's like, you don't have to like a character, or even... You don't have to love or even like a character, but if they're capable of putting together a team that can do 3 million damage, you would be really silly to say no to something like that, right? What do you think of they changed the, Pure Fiction. They changed Pure Fiction, they added the grit mechanic. What do you think of that, Rad? I thought that was fascinating. I think it makes it easier, but my team is still having a little bit of issues getting past the 3rd, section perfectly. I gotta figure that out. Gosh darn it. You know, we could find out what happens when this guy gets to you. In fact, we might. Oh no, did I just throw a bomb? Uh-oh. Gosh darn it! Never gonna learn. Okay. Oh, if we're gonna survive these, we'll find out. Oh, you know what? When we refresh, we're gonna get a ton of explosions. That's gonna be great. Yippee! Excellent. Hooray. Made Pure Fiction way easier. I liked it since the endgame stuff had been getting too hard lately, in my opinion. A lot of difficult stuff. I did see that apparently Adventurine is broken. Like, there's a bug where his healing, not his healing, his shields don't work, and there was somebody else who was also bugged. People were angry about it. The absurdly bloated HP numbers are obnoxious. I'm not complaining about things being easier. Because I feel like the HP bloating is going to get worse for some of those bosses too. Are you serious? Okay. Well, that's not good. I'm supposed to hit the thing. Wait. Where? I'm sorry. Oh, I hit the vine, I think, is what happened. Annoying. Surely we win now, right? We win these? Oh, imagine if we get the wall or the dragon for this. This is gonna be so much silliness with the explosions. Do more damage. I mean, how many bombs is that? Oh, we killed them with explosives. Cool. I need to heal. I gotta run. Wait. Wait. Wait a second. I just noticed there's still an enemy on the screen. Hold on. That's a bug. That's kind of funny that it doesn't die, but the battle still ends. This would, oh man, this would be the perfect opportunity to see what happens if it gets to you, except that the battle's over. Annoying. Trying to open the Slim Jim and it's not working. I have a full flip knife that I use to open my Slim Jims, and I haven't cut myself with it yet. We're gonna try and keep it that way. But it's kind of funny that I got a full frickin' switchblade, and the main purpose that it serves these days is to open Slim Jims. I used to use it to carve wood, but that was originally what I got it for, was carving wood, but I don't really do that. It's messy. Adventuring supposed to give extra shield to the person with the lowest shield, but it isn't working right now. Oof. Big oof. Now, why is this a 3D orb? No skipping. This is really good, and we could remedy it if we get the right stuff, but what if you accidentally cut yourself with the Slim Jim instead? Paper cuts are no joke. I'd like to avoid that too. I guess it'd be more of a plastic cut, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we go to the left. We demand Haglin take our terrible. It would be really bad if I cut myself with a Slim Jim. I feel like I created a bunch of explosives and I didn't set any of them off, and that's crazy. We should try and find the, if it sets explosions trigger nearby pegs. That would be really good for this build. Oh, I don't have overflow. Wait, how did that happen? Wait a second. How did that... Oh, I have Pierce. Nice. Okay. Oh, 7 for all the dead knights in chat. Good job, knights. Eglin's out here just absolutely terrorizing everyone. Heal now. Go to the left is what we want, right? Yes. Oh, I hate this. No accidents. Cool. Perfect. I don't know. I'm excited for the upcoming stuff with Star Rail, but I am concerned that things are gonna get kind of hard to keep track of. Like, they've built a full game, and now now people are saying that there's gonna be a mechanic that isn't even fully implemented yet. That's gonna be super important to everyone. I guess fully implemented. It's fully implemented, but there's only 2 characters that benefit from it right now. 1 character that benefits from it right now. Summons. I hate the idea that there's gonna be like 10 characters soon. And you just have to trust us that that's gonna be the case, but it's gonna like completely change how the game flows for... That's an interesting thing about the game too, is like, if you start playing now, you're going to have a completely different experience from everyone else, because you're going to be leveling up and getting all the things and using them to get the current characters, rather than like somebody who plays now, what are the odds that they ever get Miss Swan? Like, it's just not going to happen. Kind of like how I don't have Seal. And I'm never going to have Seal. And it's just not going to happen. Someday. But you just know that they're gonna be like, okay, fine, you can have Seal, and they'll have her banner, and I'll attempt to pull for it, and I will get all the way to 70 and run out of cards, and then I'll just never see Seal. It'll be another 2 years. Oh boy. Big sad. We have all the explosives that we could possibly want. We have not hit any of them. I'm very good at this game. Hold on, let's speed everything up real quick. Down here is probably below. Oh, we hit one. Doop, 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 2. 3. Critical. Everything died. I don't think that's even enough to get rid of the... Oh, and we weren't on Pierce either. That's annoying. Explosions everywhere. Just turn the entire board into explosions. It's fine. Somehow not set all of them off, though. That's the crazy part. Heal again? Heal again. Heal again? No, wait. No, don't heal again, actually. Hold. I wish I had Midas's bomb right now. That'd be pretty great. That would actually be a super powerful... Because we're making explosives. There's so many. Oh, that would be so good. I think we want to go to the left because it gives us a choice. The bribe and sneak away. That's fine. Oh. Is this different based on what you choose sometimes? I feel like it wasn't always like this. Thinking about how some people have had Seal since the very beginning because they started the game when she had a banner going. I would be interested to see their stats on characters who haven't returned, and how, like, the longest waiting character to return as a banner would be fascinating. It would be interesting to see. I'm just saying. We get so many explosions, it's gonna be great. So excited. Looks like... Wait, did we pierce? No, we didn't. It looks like that boulder wanted to. Weird. Oh boy, it's the tough guy. Mr. Tough Guy! Over there, on the far right. Ready to cause trouble. I mean, I would like to hit more explosives. I don't know. For the odds. Somehow. There we go. I do want to make sure we get all the money, too. Stupid son of a... That frickin' healer. Glad that they changed them to not heal as much, because can you imagine 2 or 3 healers on a board? They're all healing constantly. Being incessantly annoying. Its own boss fight. Okay, this is fine. Yippee. Oh, coins! Yay! Money! I love money. Oh boy. Hello, Francis. How are you doing? I hope you're having a comfy and cozy day. We're vibing. I think we might... got a pretty strong run going on our hands. We just need to not... we need some kind of healing thingy. Playing some Peglin, one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, you know what? I wanted to look at my... what is my Steam... how do I look at my Steam... best of 20... is that... no. There's a thing in Steam somewhere. Year in review. There it is. I wanted to see what if there was anything crazy that it said. Playing Sims 4. Sims 4 is great. Lurking a bit. Lurkin's the best. Lurkins. Words are hard. Forming sentences and formulating what you're trying to say is very difficult sometimes. I love my lurkers. Lurkers are great. That's what I was trying to say. I've played 82 games this year. 48 new games and 12 demos. I've achieved 529 achievements have been unlocked from 50 games. And 63 of them were rare. Wait, longest streak is 74 days of playing games? From September 18th to December 1st. I'm gonna guess that right around December 1st is where I got sick. That's probably where I got sick. No, it was a little bit late, earlier than... Interesting that I'm... something must... I don't know what happened. Wait. September, October, November, December. That's 70. That's a lot of time. 29 games played. 10% of the... 10% of my gameplay has been Peglin. That's freaking funny. That's adorable. I did put it... and I put a ton of time into Enshrouded and Pal World also. That's crazy. 56% of the games I played were new releases. Man, Steam year in review, the year in review stuff is super interesting. So, 15%, the percentage of playtime spent by all Steam users in new releases. What? Are they trying to say I'm in the top 15% or what? Oh, this is what was interesting. What you play, they show a spider graph that shows the kinds of games you spent the most time on. 2024. Dungeon Crawlers is maxed out with deck building. I did a tiny bit of Mahjong somehow. I don't know how that beat out some of the other games. Tower Defense. Underground? What is an underground game? Like Minecraft? What is an guys, what is an underground video game? What does that mean? Indie? Then VR is also up there, which is really funny because it was just VR chat. I was not playing VR whatsoever. I need to hit refresh. That didn't hit the refresh, and I'm a little annoyed. Alright, we're making moves. That's interesting. It's fun to see. Kaboom! You're dead. Get out of here. Okay, we heal. We move on with our lives. Increase the amount of max health gained by 1. Oh, I mean, I like this. This would be really good if we get the vampire thing again. Boing, ba-da-doing. Right way. We are. 73 coins. Okay, that's good. More coins is always good. Also, this will be a really good map for getting lots of explosives. Now, that's weird. Physics! They occur sometimes. It's really weird when you're like, surely this will bounce straight back up, and it goes flying across the screen, and you're like, but why? How, though? How did this happen? We're really breaking into the circle here. Having a good time. I hope you had a comfy and cozy Christmas, and that you got all the things you could ever wish for. By the way, Francis, I don't know if you're still hanging, still listening. I don't know, when I work, sometimes I just like... disassociate's not the right word, but I'll be doing something, and it'll just be background noise. Yes? Ye? I'm hoping that that's a yes, you got everything you could ever hope for. That's always the goal. I'm still here. I'm gonna pretend that you got everything that you hoped for. That's always, like, that's what I want from everybody. I hope everybody gets the happiness that they're trying to find, you know? That's always the goal, right? The goal. My PC was bought for it? Perfect! That's a lot of good things. It's always good to get what you're hoping for Cruciball. And having a cozy holiday is fantastic, too. Spending it with the people that you care about and that you love is the best. It's the best. It's the best. Saw my family. We had a good time. My grandma is so cute. Both of my grandmas are adorable. Older people. Generally just generally sweet at least as far as I can tell. But my grandma on my mom's side got to see her sister. It has been a while apparently. They're so adorable. They're just so cute. Oh, family. How do we... Wait a second. Look in. Where are we going? Maybe I shouldn't have bought that, but what are you gonna do? If only we had the Midas Bomb, we'd be rich. Got 2 coins. I don't know if that's gonna be enough for anything, but I got 2 coins. Yippee! Do 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 do. Oh, that's important. We should have enough for both. Yippee. Get rid of the terrible. Oh no, not an ad break. In ads. Ridiculous. I can't. Oh, I would really like to get the thing that lets you skip. Gives you an extra skip. That'd be good. Do, 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 do. Alright, I'm trying to remember what I was told about the mirrors. Direct attacks do half damage, but don't reflect the damage. Indirect attacks, like where you just throw the thing, projectile attacks, do double damage, but will reflect the damage if you don't kill. Not that it matters, because I don't have any skips right now, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's a ton of damage. Oh boy. Sayonara, suckers. If I could just hit a refresh too. Yippee! You thought that was a lot of bombs. Wait until you see what we throw at them this time. Probably gonna be the same, roughly the same number of bombs. Or maybe even less, because this doesn't appear to be going as good. But what are you gonna do? Oh! 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 A lot of bombs. We go to the right and we buy stuff? I don't think I need to heal currently. Do I need to upgrade anything? Not really. Okay, we go to the right. Surely this will be an easy thing to do and we will not be stopped or stalled by anything, right? We're not going to accidentally bounce backwards. That'd be I think that's the most I've ever been trolled in this video game. That's crazy. That's insane. That's actually insane. Also, I've clicked and it's not clicking. Here we go. That's insane. Game trolled me. I can't believe that. That's absolutely bonkers. It was practically in the basket. That was like somebody shot a basket, it went into the hoop, and then somebody grabbed it right before it could fall all the way through and pushed it back out. And I think that would still count for basketball. Ridiculous. Oh, that's so annoying, because that... Oh. Gosh darn it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Hey, Leon. Oh, dang it. Hold on. I mean, it can't get it. I mean, what are the odds that it puts me where I want to be? We take those! We take those! That's a victory! That's fantastic. We do want to get gold. It's important. The game being like, hey, you haven't taken this passageway in a long time. Would you like to take it now? Thank you, game. You've made me feel better. That's crazy. Not only did the game give us nonsense, but then when it saw that I was, like, impressed by the nonsense, it was like, what if I went further? Even further beyond. Okay. I wanted to hit the refresh, and I failed 2 or 3 times now to hit any of the refreshes. This is great. Surely this won't kill us or anything. That'd be ridiculous. I may need to lock in to hit one of these refreshes. Never mind, we did it. We're fine. The refreshes are super important this run because we've got a thing that lets, there's a 5% chance that a peg will refresh into a bomb. So we're doing a bomb run. They're bombs. But, what do I say? 5% is actually more like 25% chance. Certainly feels like it happens way more often than 5%, and I'm not complaining. I'm actually quite happy that that's the case. I don't know what's happening anymore. And away we go. No, it is 5% per peg. But, like, theoretically, we should be getting, what is it, 5 out of 100? So every 100 pegs refreshed, we get 5? And it definitely feels like it's closer to 10. So it feels like it's closer to 10 or 15%. And that might be because I refreshed more. I don't know. The math is probably kind of weird. I wish I could sell stuff. I'd drop Molten Gold or Lucky Penny if it meant I could have both of these. Granted, the reason I would want this, we don't have the reason for that, so this is probably more important. I had a thing that dropped our discards to 0, and I just got a thing that gave us 1 extra discard. So we have discards again. We can discard the orbs we don't like. This guy. Although, to be fair, I do have the thing that makes it so that for every 1 explosion that you add to the board, you get 2. And that's probably making it seem like we're getting way more than we really are. But even without that, it feels like it happens a lot. Nice power-up, I like it. Means that there's a giant wall that has a face on it, and he's got 2 hands that he doesn't know really where they are. They're just kind of slowly moving around in the castle, and the humans are totally okay with this, and I find that to be really odd. That's just a little weird, man. A little strange. Uh-oh, and away we go. Didn't hit the refresh on it. That's okay. do. Did we miss that? How did we miss? Missed so hard. I gotta hit these refreshes on purpose and get a ton of explosives. Yippee! Yippee! We can go. Okay. 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 Now it just feels like the game's doing it on purpose. Speed up the game real quick so that I can. I'm gonna wait. Wait. We're gonna hold it out. Hold out. Hold out. Right here. Now we're good. Lots of bombs. Guy does 25 damage if I recall, so we really do not want him to get a chance to hit us. Like, that's just not a thing that we want. That's not okay. It's really hard. But I think we may have overkilled him here, which is fine. No kill like an overkill. I think we got all of the coins from this map. I think we did it, actually. I should heal. We're probably gonna need it, and I should upgrade this too, while I can. Orb Star with no. This doesn't seem like it's worth it ever to me. Vert 2 to. I don't know if I've ever taken the safety net. Maybe it's worth it in a way that I'm not like thinking of. That I'm not thinking of. Well, that counts as healing. Oh. I didn't realize that the explosives could heal me. That's valid. Okay, we beat this boss, surely. Oh, but he hits so hard. We need to do a ludicrous amount of damage off the get-go. Just a normal ball? Why is it doing so much damage? Do I have something that's upgraded my damage for this? Oh, I do have a few things that upgrade damage, don't I? Ow! I'm surprised that he hits right off the get-go. That's wild. Hopefully we hit some of these explosives and we can hit him with the damage. I'm planning... I know I've definitely told you guys about it, but the plan is for New Year's. It's my birthday, and we're gonna attempt to do a New Year's 12-hour stream. Could be one of the longest streams I've done, barring none, I think. Hopefully, we'll play a bunch of games. I've got like 7 or 8 games that I want to play through that are all like games that we've streamed a bunch and had a good time playing, or haven't streamed a bunch, but I've wanted to stream for a very long time. And I'm hoping that I have my desk and I have my third monitor and it all goes smoothly and we can play Mario Kart. And then I'm gonna have Say Sorta, and we're gonna play more Stardew Valley, which I'm always chomping at the bit to play that game. I love that game so much. Oh my goodness, I love Stardew Valley so much. And oh man, I want to play the game. I try so hard not to be annoying about it, but I'm like, I want to play this game so badly. I love that game so much. Probably could easily put another 150 hours into it solo, but I want to play with my friends. Ah! Well, this is scary. I hate this. Oh my gosh. That was like the worst case scenario, despite being a lot of explosive damage. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. I missed the 2 explosives down there. That's okay. Okay, we're fine, but like, that's scary. I hate that. I think we win. Yeah, we've won, but like, worst case scenario would have been that they pulled out the giant pointy thing and were about to shoot us, and then I'd be like, uh-oh. Scared, but I think we did this. We're good. We heal 50. Is it 50% of our HP? It is 50% HP. They thought of that. That's annoying. Oh boy. $13 HP. I think 13 is our max heal right now for the auto healing. We don't have any orbs that I want to upgrade. This will kill us. Like, with our setup, this will just instant kill us. We will end up throwing 50 of them on accident, and we will do 500 damage to ourselves. That's not how math works. It would be actually closer to 250 damage, but it would kill us. I don't know why you would pick this over. Like, they need to do something about the cherry bombs. Like, they're just so unsurvivable. There's no reason to want. Like, this is bad. This is a downgrade. This is a run killer. This I love. You know I love me multi-ball. But we don't have any summoning circles, so I'm more inclined to take the thing that doesn't have anything bad. This is just multi-ball with less negative consequences. Less consequences. Do, 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 do. If I roll this to the right. Yippee! That's a surprising amount of damage. Oh, they upgrade everybody. Oh. Why did you jump to the right? Why did you do that? Why have we gone to the... That was not the plan here. I was not expecting that in the slightest. Like... Okay. We threw one bomb. Great. Well, I killed one of the mushrooms. That's nice. That's what we like. That's what I expect. Okay. If that had happened last time, it would have been probably better. Just overall. Surely. Skip that. Hit the refresh. Lots of bombs. Oh, I feel like we lost the bomb roulette on that one. That's unfortunate. Yippee. What? That was weird. We killed that guy, so we're okay. Yippee! But I'm so excited to play Mario Kart again. I've been practicing the routes to make sure that I have a memory of like where I'm supposed to go in them and don't accidentally drive off the ledges and stuff. Some of the newer maps I really not super great at. But I realized that I made a fundamental mistake here. I don't have money currently to pay for the online. So I'm planning when we get close to New Year's, to my birthday, I'm gonna start the trial, assuming that works. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just be like, somebody please Venmo me $4 or whatever so that I can pay for it for the short thing. Family member, I'd be like, hey, sibling, please help. I want to stream a thing, please. But hopefully I don't have to do that, and the thingy just works. Do we take this? What do we do? I don't know. Hopefully it's all good, and we play Mario Kart, and we have a good time. And then, after New Year's, after all of the holiday fuss, I'll have money to pay for it, and we'll be good. Healing. I can't wait to play Mario Kart more on stream. That's one of my favorite games of all time. It's in my top 10 somewhere. Having like a list of favorite games of all time is crazy because it changes over time as more and more games are made that are really good. Ooh, that was bad. I don't like that. Hate that! Hated that! Everybody hated that. That hurt. Listen. They're dead this time, however. Still scary. Not a fan. I have a lot of money, though. Or do we need refreshes are fine? We're fine with refreshes. Continue. I wish I had something better for healing. Doesn't really matter which way we go, so ideally I would like to heal as much as physically possible. There we go, that's good. This could be a boss. I could be in trouble. Oh. Like the obelisk is disappointed that you did not take its power. I don't want that power. I would like to remove as many rocks as possible. I don't want to level these rocks up. I'm not interested. I think I want to go to the right. No, the left could be anything like this. It could be really good. Maybe we'll get a double. I don't think we've doubled anything this round, so maybe we'll get the double altar. I hate you. Right, there's a world where we take this, we lose all of our money. I almost got all of them. We go to the right, which is what I wanted actually, and then we just head for that store. Oh, wait a second. This is gonna upgrade all my pebbles. That's annoying. Okay, well, I tried. I should have scooped up the... I don't know if scooping up the hammer was really... Surely we will go the way that I want to and not accidentally go to the left because I aimed poorly. Of course. Well, that's fine. We can't go back to the right easily now. That's concerning. Upgrade this stupid orb, please. Thank you. Okay, no mistakes. We need to go to the right. Whew. Do. Now we need to go to the right again, and then we need to go to the right a third time. Not this fight. This fight's weird. Boom. Oh, we did some big explosions, but not a ton of Ouch. Didn't hit the refresh like I want. I would prefer to avoid the cherry bombs at this point, actually, which is crazy. Okay, I'm hoping that this just does a ludicrous amount of damage. That's why I love the gold orb. Did I have Pierce? I did. Big explosions everywhere. Good. This is very good. This is very good. I'm not focused on the right character, but I think we kill this thing without that. Could be. Okay, cool. He's gonna throw a thing at us. And it hurts. Get the refresh. Put coins all over the place. Take coins all over the place. 600 damage. It's not quite. Not ideal. Does he get to go again? No, he ups his attack. Okay, that's... I don't want to... I mean, like, it's fine, but it's not fine if we don't do enough damage this round. But we have been, so it's probably fine. Oh boy. That's not... really not what I wanted to happen. I wanted to hit the refresh more than anything. Ouch. Ouch. Go lay down. Doggo was on the move. We deal. Oh boy. Okay. And we refreshed the board quite a bit. That's probably not a bad thing. We need to go to the right. Perfect. Yippee! Hooray! We're gonna win, guys. We're gonna get ourselves a victory. We can do it. We just have to not die. I really could use some healing, too. I mean, it's true. Oh, boy. Is it stupid to go to the right here? Am I gonna die? Oh. If we go to the left, we still have to fight a thing. Might as well do it now, but this might have been a mistake. I could have healed at the... this guy. Well, that's concerning. I hate this map. It's so difficult to get damage racked up on this map. Oh my gosh. This map's gonna kill us. How much damage does he do? 11. I did not hit the refresh like I wanted to. This is a tragedy. Oh boy. I hate this map so much. There's nothing I can do. I can't force this to go better than it's going. I killed us on accident. Frick. Like, I hate this map. Least favorite board. I've always hated this map, even when I've had, like, healing and stuff, and, like, better damage arguments. I could have probably done it if the refreshes had been moving around or something. God damn it! That's so frustrating! Zero out of 10. Do not recommend this board. Because you've got normal gravity, and then you've got anti-gravity, and they fight each other, so you lose all your frickin' momentum. Grrr. Now, hold on. Why are we listening to this song again? Wait a second. Anybody care to explain to me why the mini player for YouTube just breaks? Just doesn't work as intended, like, at all? We're supposed to be listening to a Zelda playlist on mini player, and it's set to replay and shuffle. It is supposed to replay, and it just decided not to. And I love Avatar, but that song gives... I'm traumatized from the last time where that song played for 30 minutes before I realized it, and I was like, it's just not ending. It's not ending. Why isn't it ending? I didn't even think it was on this playlist, because it wasn't. That's frustrating. We had such a good run ending. I should have gone to the left. Read. I should have done it. I was just hoping that it wouldn't be a stupid battle like that. That it would be an easier battle. Alas. I don't even know if this would have helped. We weren't refreshing the board, so we still would have died. That's so frustrating. Extra explosive damage would help. We're gonna do another explosive run, because that was fun. And it went pretty smooth, except for the fact that I got stuck on a map I hate. And I couldn't hit the if I could have hit the refresh the second turn in, we would have been okay, because there would have been enough explosives to carry the board, I think. But I just couldn't for the life of me get... I tried. You saw me try to hit it. But because of that stupid multiple gravity things going on... Least favorite mechanic in this game is the gravity wells, by the way. Because it's just... They just add multiple ways for you to lose. Like, you... Instead of having to worry about down, now you have to worry about the sides, the top. Oh, and your velocity is messed up. Have fun! It's like, man, I just want to have a good time playing through the boards that are fun. And it feels like all the fun boards are in the forest for some reason. I don't know how they managed to do that. Although I did kind of like that Slender... What is his name? Slender Peglin? Peglin Man? Slimman? I don't know what the name of the tall Peglin guy is, but his map is okay. I think I would have rather run into him a second time than had to deal with that weird thing there. That was not good. Not good. Not good. Give me all the coins, that's all I ever asked, all I ever asked. Gonna help us to take this. Where you're gonna get more money and we're gonna do great things. Yippee. So much money. 4 coins is so much. I'd love 4 coins. 4 coins is 4 coins. $5 is $5. Never understand the people that are like that. You're not saving anything. $5 is $5, alright? $3 is $3. Yippee! We gonna kill these guys? I think we're gonna have to kill these guys, Peglin. Dang. Man, we had such a good run going too. Ah, oh, that's so annoying. So sad. I didn't get... There was like 2 or 3 things that I really want. I wanted the... Man, if we could have gotten the stupid vampire thing, we would have been fine. Because I would have gotten the frog after that. Alas. Not how I expected that to go at all, but okay. Well, we killed the slime in front, so that's good. 56 damage, huh? That's half their health. That would have been nice to do. We're missing all the good things now. It always makes me sad when you restart and you're like, you don't have any of the cool stuff anymore. And you're like, am I even going to see it ever again? And you will, but like... Think about how many times we run into Overflow and it's always with that other thing that's better than it. And it makes me so sad. Like, sure, I see it again, but it's the same scenario. Someday we'll run into that when I already have a refresh orb. And then I'll take the Overflow and I'll be so happy. 60 damage kills you. Oh boy. Bounce. 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 Bouncing around. Boo 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 bounce. Bounce, bounce. Nothing's gonna keep me down. Bounce, bounce. Away it goes. You fall down actually. Good luck. And I got rid of Terrible just to have to play with Terrible again. What a terrible day to have a terrible. What a terrible day. A terrible kind of day. Okay. Well, as long as we kill it, it's fine. But I'm mad that we skipped over the refresh. Oh boy. We're gonna attempt to blitz the gold, the shop with lots of cash. Okay. Tried to open the Slim Jim again. Once again, did not want to open. Alright. Oh boy. This would be a great map for the bombs. Darn it. That's also not what I wanted to happen. Note to self, Terrible actually just falls out of the map when you do that. That's so annoying! Everything is going wrong. And the only refresh we have is over here somehow. What? Oh, okay. Everything is a mess. If we hit another explosive... The explosives do 50 again because we've got the upgrade for it. So that's nice. Man! I just wanted to hit the refresh. Ow! I didn't realize it was terrible and that was a mistake, but that's okay. That's what should have happened. They call it terrible for a reason, right? Okay, we're fine. We have 100 gold. We want to go to the left, and hopefully it's mini and we have an easy time. We're going... Uh-oh. Okay. We want to go to the left. Hopefully it's mini, and it's an easy time. We try... Okay. We want to go to the left. Hopefully it's mini. I swear to Doc. Come on now. There we go. Easy time. And we don't have to cry, and it'll be fine. I should just restart, to be honest. This fight is draining on your health, so like we're gonna... I don't have anything to deal with this either. I haven't gotten any, because I'm trying to blitz the... Trying to run and hit the gold shop, the shop as quickly as I can, as hard as I can, with lots of money. I should just let it run its course, so that we, that we hold on to as much of our health as possible, but it's gonna take forever. I love it when you waste your powerful orbs. That's my favorite thing that we do. Critical. Still haven't hit the refresh. Amazing. Amazing? Well, it's possible. What are you doing? Do you not have water up here? Oops. I'll have to fix that. You want me to fix that right now? You want me to fix that right now? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna give my dog some water. Sorry, guys, I had to take care of my dogs. It was close enough that I was like, oh, okay. Yippee! Are we winning? Or not winning? Oh boy. Yippee! My mom is out of state and she did not leave any concise instructions on what to do with her horses. Which is super annoying also. Because it's like, my brother's like, I guess I'll go do it. I'm glad he did because I did not want to leave stream for an extra 20 minutes to go do who knows what. It's not like hard, but at least I don't think it is, but it is a little time consuming, which is annoying. So I was trying to figure that out too, but he went out and he did that, so we're good with that for today. Yippee! Okay. I could hit an explosive. Be in a good spot, I think. So let's hit an okay. What the hell? That's annoying. That's so annoying. Anyway. I should be aiming for this one. Now. Critical. Get thrown out the airlock. We're all good. Yippee! One slime down. Rest of the slime to go. Okay, can I hit this in a way that works? In a way that I like? Nope. Nope, not allowed. Not even enough damage to kill. Oh, we might be in trouble. Ouch! Okay. Okay, bye. Also, they're all they're powered up too, so that blue slime's gonna cause us pain, and I'm not here for it. Okay, we refreshed everything. That's not enough damage. We might die here. Oh, we're gonna die here. Oh boy. Oh! That's one of the better case scenarios, but we don't have Pierce or anything, so this is still gonna be rough. That's good. Does what, 3 damage on contact? And it killed us. Okay. That's unfortunate. One more run? I wish I could have looked at the map. How far away was that? Because that's probably... I probably need to be more careful with, like, oh, it's 7 squares away. We can't blitz that kind of thing. Surely we will run into a vampire. surely that will happen, and we will be golden when we do, because we will have normal amounts of HP probably. Yes, definitely. I really need navigation inflation this time. Oh boy. Only we could afford some summoning circles. Now that would be great. I would also like to hit all of these explosives if possible. This isn't the board that shuffles. What's the board that shuffles? Is that with slime? Is that the slime in the bats, or is that just the slime? I feel like sometimes it does shuffle and sometimes it doesn't. I never know which one's which. And it might just be that there's like a board that's 3 green slime or something similar. That one specifically shuffles, which is weird. Do not have the extra damage. Oh no, ad break in 5 minutes. Oh, curses. Bounce up. It's ads. Okay, that's enough damage to knock that guy out. That's good. We're gonna take damage here, and I'm not a fan of that. All these pegs and you just fall down. How is that? That is ridiculous. That's the damage we're looking for. That'll save us trouble. Especially because I can just do this. Yippee! Did I get... I didn't... I'm missing out on some coins, but what are you gonna do? Okay, that's fine. I think I would have preferred going to the left. Merlot! Hey! What are you doing? You okay? Come here. You okay? You're not in trouble. If you're itching, I want to help. Making so much noise. You're making a racket. Silly bean. Silly bean. Ball. I feel like this. Ah, the Terror Ball. So small. So underwhelming. Truly. The best orb of all time. Truly the greatest orb. It's my favorite. We were so close to getting a victory. Oh man. And now we don't have to... Oh man, there's so many power-ups that I would like. I would really wish that there was a slightly more interesting system for getting what you're looking for. Or even knowing where stuff or what stuff is up next. Kind of thing, so you could plan for it. Maybe the starting item being something that's like, would you rather run into lots of bomb items, lots of blank items, or lots of, you know, like that kind of thing, healing items, or lots of orb items. I'd be like, please, money! I'd like money items. It's just an artifact that dictates what you're more likely to run into. That would be nice, actually. Where is the... You know what? We can hit 2 shops. Let's see. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, curses. Spoiled again. That's 10 coins that I just didn't get any of. Ah, flirly frickin' ick. Spots that I can just, like, slide straight through. Yippee! 70, 80 damage to one of these stupid spiders. Spiders! Not nice spiders. Okay. Oh, alright. Well. Okay. Kaboom. Big kaboom. Spider down. This guy's gonna heal, which is super annoying. They're all gonna hit me with stuff. This could almost be a boss fight. It's kind of, if you don't have the damage, it's really rough. Okay. And we had such a good run going with those bombs refreshing. Now we've got to deal with this nonsense. This is so annoying. Man. Right, this is fine. As long as we don't hit the other refresh. We can hit that bomb, we can bounce around. Good. I'm not focused on this. Why, game? Why do you do this to me? I would rather undo. I would love to undo that and hit the stupid bat instead. Because he gets more heals. Oh, that's so annoying. Gosh. The bats really should be focused before ground enemies. I'm sorry. Automatically. Especially if you already focused the bat. Like, I don't want them healing. I don't want them doing that. Stop it. Stop healing on me. Peace. Hit this? I cannot. Okay, I tried to hit the gold coin that was up at the top and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me, I tell you. It wouldn't let me. Okay. Synchronize spider. Spiders. Spiders. Also didn't work. That's okay. Ads, no, not the ads. Oh boy. I need to get back to doing my VOD stuffs and making sure the Vod channel is updated properly, because I don't think it is. And making sure that none of my VODs accidentally go to the void. That would be sad. That would be sad if I lost my VODs. Gotta work on that and make sure that they go places. I've got a YouTube channel where I put all my VODs. Apparently people watch it, so like that's kind of cool. That's always a cool thing. YouTube was like, "Hey, people watch this." I'm like, "Wait, really? That's kind of nifty. I like that." We did it! Yippee! Oh, into the void. No, not the void. We just talked about how we wanted to avoid the void. Okay. Cool. Hit the things. Hit the stuff. We've got money. We have HP. If I go to the... If we go to the right, we have... We want to go to the right. We want money. We're going to the left. We got $2 extra. We're going to the left. That's fine. Maybe it'll be like a fight or something. Please be a fight. Please. Let me... Yay! Least favorite enemy, but what are you gonna do? It's fine. Oh, and we shouldn't... well, it's too late now. Help. I mean... Do we kill it? We do. That's good. That's good at least. Let's try and save that other explosive for later. Okay. Which I think we did. I think we're good. If I can, I just need to hit a few more. Fine. But how many more? 8? Oh no, he's gonna hit me. Curses. Okay, well, there's enough of them on the field that I can do this again. I would love to hit that refresh, but what are you gonna do? We missed! This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Ouch. Ouchies. Oh. Oh, we're bouncing all over the place. 40? I did it! Okay, we killed this bat. Oh boy. It's stressful, you know? Oh, okay. That's annoying. This is the song that I always confuse for a Stardew song, and it's not, and it makes me want to play Stardew Valley, but it's Zelda, I believe. Yeah, because it's do-do-do, right? It's Epona's song? Minuet Forest. I was not right at all. Probably based on Epona's song. That's what I'll tell myself to feel better about the whole thing. Can we, you know, do some actual damage and not die? That'd be great. That, let's say we did. I'm gonna cry. Keep doing this to me, game. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna do it. Cry. Game, why? Why are you like this? Why did you put the refresh over there? And why did it bounce it backwards like that? And why can't I aim? It's all my fault. And yet, it really doesn't feel like it. Much like real life. Okay, we're gonna do it. We did it! That's what we want to see in real life too, is just suddenly you pop off and everything goes right. And you get a victory. And it's your life. Your life is the victory. You did it. GG gamers. Alright, where are we? It's enough being silly. Where are we go? We are going to the right and there's... Please. I'm going to cry. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I thought for sure it would go right in. Ah! I should probably restart, actually. That was... Oh. That was such a whiff. That was so bad. I needed to go that way. There was no... Well... If we can survive this, which we might be able to, it's my favorite map. My second favorite map, I should say. And we got a ton of money from it. I guess we'll go to the question mark. We skip the other boss fight, or do we do that boss fight and die to it if it's not one of the two good ones? It's crazy to me that two of the mini-bosses are the best maps in the game, and then all the other mini-bosses maps are just like things you do not want to get trapped in because they hurt really bad, and they're really hard to deal with. Although mini might kill us here, to be honest. I hate myself. Ah, that was so bad! I missed! How the heck do you miss? And then he's gonna kill us. Yep, she killed us. Does it give Minnie's pronouns? I know what Minnie is. That's the options button. That's not what it was. What the encircle pizza. Minnie. Okay, she is she. She. She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. They're pretty neat. One more run. More discards means we have options. No, hold on. Take that back. This means that we're not going to get stuck, but it's probably going to cause just as much issue as it could solve. Hello, Dancing Dog. I hope you're having a comfy and cozy day, that things are going well for you. We're vibing with Peglin. We got really close to winning, and then we died, and then we haven't gotten close since, and that's this game in a nutshell. I keep trying to get to shops so that I can get a good run going, and I keep failing. I fail so hard. I think the plan is we're actually going to go left and get that shop there. We're going to very carefully get every single bit of gold that we can, and it'll be great. I hope you're having a comfy and cozy day, and that you had a good Christmas, and that your holiday season is all festive and cheerful, and you're having a good time. Oh man. Watching my orbs go where they're not supposed to, it's making me sad. Blow up everything. That's a little bit of an overreaction, don't you think? Nope. Kaboom. Uh-oh. Kaboom. That'll kill everything. Would it be better to hit the refresh and then try to get the rest of these coins? Probably, because then I can kill them one at a time, beat them up one at a time. And I wish I had the reload safety thing. I want my round guard. Not bounce where I thought it would. We got 5 coins from that. I didn't expect to get any of them. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're saving our money, trying to get a really good run going, trying to force the synergy that we need. We're not messing around here. We're going to the left. Granted, it would help if the game put the shops in places that make a little bit more sense. Like, this is a pretty solid board for shops, because you've got one at the top so you can rush to it and get the stuff that you want. And you've got one that goes through a bunch of stuff and you can go to it. And if you don't have enough for this one, you can go a different way and get this one. Like, it's just, this is a good solid board for shops. More rewards to choose from is always fine. That's acceptable. We're going to the left. We're going to get money from this battle, and it's going to be great. I don't know if this is... Oh, well, that's fine. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. My grandma made cheese ball, and I want it, and I think I'm going to have that later. It's so good. I don't really know what it is called cheese ball, but I don't know what's actually in it, and I don't want to know. It tastes really good. A bunch of things mixed together. And it's really good with Ritz crackers and other similar crackers. Okay. Game was just like, you don't need to hit that guy, right? That'd be ridiculous. Oh. We gonna do damage? Yes? Maybe? I mean, if we hit the explosive, we kill most of them. So that would be fantastic, actually. Let's just do that, and then we can get all the money afterwards. We might actually accidentally kill everybody here. Not quite. Okay, I can get the rest of the money. Yippee. I was talking with my sibling about the Game of the Year. Both my siblings have opinions on the Game of the Year. It's interesting. Because my one sibling's like, they like to hear what the games are and like why, and they want to know more about it. And then my brother's like, he's like, this game shouldn't have won Game of the Year. Didn't deserve it. And that game shouldn't have gotten that reward either. Doesn't make any sense. It's not nearly popular enough. Okay, we've got some really good stuff going on, but we're attempting to... You know what? Maybe we'll... We're holding out. We want to go to the right. And if it doesn't let us go to the right, well, snickerdoodles. Okay, well, you know what? We can still go to the shop, but we're not gonna have money. Oh? You fight, be a fight. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Be cool if you could run into a fight afterwards. We're gonna go anyway on the off chance that it has a summoning circle. Granted, I don't know if there's any like if you spawn, I don't know if shops you miss, if they have the items spawned in, and if that occurs, you don't get them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if like the run is predetermined in that way, or if every time you open a shop, there's a random chance you can find what you're looking for. Everybody make sure that you stay hydrated so that you don't dehydrate. It's very important. It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit since I drink, so it's good. Good to drink and drink water. And everybody make sure that you stretch. Stretched off screen. I stretched too hard. Hello? Right here. Stretching this way. Stretch. My desk is skewed a little bit. Oops. Maybe it's just... Stretch this way. Stretch! Off the screen. Don't pull anything. It's very important. I have an aunt who was talking about how she fell and she seriously messed up like her shoulder, but when they went in to fix it, they found out that she'd already torn something earlier. So like, just make sure you're doing your stretches, guys. It's very important because you never know when like you'll slip and you could seriously hurt yourself and it could compound. Like if you have previous injuries, it gets worse, right? So just try and stretch and keep yourself healthy. It's good. Very important thing. You don't want anything tearing anywhere on accident. That would be bad. Oh. I'm gonna remove the terrible because we don't need to double a terrible. That'd be silly. And then we'll go to the right and attempt to hit that enemy, that boss, mini boss. And hopefully that mini boss isn't an annoying one and it's just a good one and we have a good time. We haven't seen the Stompy Stomps in a hot second. Ooh! Oh, that's awkward. Well, actually, no, that's fine. Summoning Circle 2. Take me to a boss fight so we can win some stuff today. Okay. Well, alright. It's not ideal, but it's not horrible. This isn't what I wanted to have happen. I was really hoping we would sling around in here, but left cup, but what are you gonna do? Surely I can hit it right this time. Yippee! Perfect. Oh. Ow. Okay, surely this will have no consequences. Bounce me up. Oh my gosh, that was almost perfect. I mean, I could have asked for better. But, like, that would have been silly. Wait, the refresh is moving, which screwed me up, isn't it? It is. Frick. I thought, I'm not used to that happening. And I know every time I get the refresh moves thing, I need to run into the thing that gives me the refresh. When they move, it stays, if you know what I mean. Like, they leave copies behind when they move. Because that one makes it really good. If that's not what's happening, I'm going to mess up. And the fact that it moved away from where it would have been, that's annoying. It's fine. It's cool. It's not fair. I just need to hit the peg so that we can survive this fight. You can shoot your shot. Do 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 do. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You'll have to stop the world just to stop this feeling. Bounce around. There are no explosions. This poor plant is taking 120 overkill damage. I just hit 3 refreshes in a row because I'm that good. 4 refreshes. Yes, nice. I did. It's silly. Video games. They're very silly sometimes. I don't think we're getting a ton of damage from that, but that's okay. I'd rather that been a little different. What are you gonna do? What the? That was a little weird. Away we go. We do all the damage we want to do, and we win. Yippee! Victory! You'll have to stop the world just to stop the music, feeling. Good luck, babe. I'm thinking that could save. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's also really good. Oh. That's really good for our character in particular because it means that we can get multiples of the same orb without losing the bonus. I mean, we still have. Well, no, it it's really good. But the what's the boss? What's boss fight is it? Okay, that's more of a damage check than anything. So now we want to get as many of the same orb as we can. Avoiding specifically pebbles. Please just let me go in there. Perfect. Oh, okay. Ouch! That hurt. Ouch! I'm making money, but at what cost? Oh, I missed the coin that I thought I'd get. Oh well. The cost is pain! Pain. Built to break you down and make you a believer. Believer. That's good for the pebbles. Now I don't really need to get rid of them, I suppose. I wanted to go to the left. Oh boy. I mean right. Right is what I meant to say. Thank goodness. We went the way we wanted to. Upgrade the orb. The orb has been upgraded. Uh-oh. We don't have money. There's no reason to go this way. I shouldn't have gone this way at all. In fact, probably should have gone to the left. No. Nah, it's fine. We'll go this way and it's fine. Yippee. Yippee! Have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Yep. Probably bounce around the outside. Yippee. Yippee. That's 40. How did we do so much? Oh, because we've got an upgrade for our pebbles, so they do a lot more now. Yippee. That's great. Should get that more often. It almost makes me want to upgrade them, but then I'm like, they'd just be damage doers, but like, that could be really good. But I would prefer to have damage doers that have extra stuff going on, you know? But we do so much damage. We kill. Big damage, big kill. Not where I wanted that to go at all. That's not 75 damage. It's more than half damage, but it's not 75. Do it. Just the two of us. Right, we caused some explosions. We did a ton of damage. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. Get rid of the guy in front, we get rid of the guy in the second, and then this guy is right up on us again. Great, okay. And he gets to hit us, because of course he does. And this moves, because of course it did. Is it fine? It's fine. We got all the damage in that we could want. We're good. Oh no! He survived by 1 HP. Oh, but the others didn't. What did I just witness with my eyes? That was weird. Not just my model, but like, put my hand over my face and my model's like, I don't know where to go. I flew off into the sky. Really weird. I mean, we go to the store now. Surely this won't kill us. We want to go to the right? I think we do. Because it might give us more money. More safe money. That isn't a question. Because when you take the treasure chest, it's free, but it doesn't give you a, oh. It'd be real awkward if I only had 7 HP, or 8 HP, I guess, really. I mean... Oh, 7's for the pebble. Goodbye, pebble. You will be missed. 59. Purses. Okay. This could be really good, but like, yeah, what's going on in here? 3 and 5. This add its attack to it? Like, why does this have an attack and a crit? Like, what's that got to do with anything? That's weird. probably for the best. Give me that extra attack damage, please. Also, oops, we don't get to heal. Huh. What could possibly go wrong? Surely nothing. Can you imagine if I killed him fast enough that we lived? That would be wild. Does he throw? He does throw stuff. And it does hurt. And it's not good. I also throw things. Doing so much damage, but is it going to be enough? It's a damage race, and I don't like it. You ever get caught up in a damage race, and it just feels bad, man? He ate. Oh. Yike. Yike. Kaboom. Okay, that's a big kaboom. 120. We've got to hit. Oh my goodness. No. Failed to win. Made mistakes. It's been a circus. He's killed me all the way. We almost made it to the end. If only I had made some better choices through the gameplay. But at least I know that I did it my way. Regrets. I have so many. That run could have been so much better. Only we'd gone a different way. We might have been able to save ourselves forever. Else in here? Gotten yet? Stompy stomp. Euphoria. You guys want to know what I plan on playing for my birthday, the game? So you have any interest in that? I have a list. I don't know if I'll actually, at some point, I need to get somebody to make me art for like schedules, like a nice piece of art that would fit really nice for like a schedule next to it. Someday. Imagine having money for things. Couldn't be me. But, because I'm like, I don't just put I could just make a nice pretty thing and put the schedule in it. And post that on social media. Could do that. What's on the list? What's on the list? On the list? Wait, the list changed? No, it didn't. I have actually changed the list multiple times. I was originally considering some games that would have been on, Game Boy. And I was like, I get so annoyed at keyboard and mouse that I was like, I'm just gonna not. I can art. That's valid. That's valid. Arting is, see, that's just, like, I can also make art. I could get up off of my rear end and actually try and make something really pretty, but, man. I also need to make emotes at some point too. Not make emotes, I'm thinking I'm gonna get onto VGen. I think that's the website, and see. But see if anybody is like selling stuff that like fits the style I'm looking for and stuff. You're making tons of stuff. You're very busy already, Francis. I don't want to be like, hey, can you make a thing? Clean order. That's words. Why did I read that out loud? So some of the games include, but are not limited to, Eglin, a sequel to a game that we recently played. I'm sure you guys can figure that one out. Has to do with goo. Tiny Glade, VR chat, and I think the game that we're going to start with is Grow Up. Because it makes me laugh that I like the idea of playing a game called Grow Up on a birthday. I'm not a verified artist. I'm about to start working on emotes because I can't sell on VGen. Not a verified artist. Is it? You have. You verify. How do you get verified on VG? I feel like you could get verified. You've made art. We've seen your artwork. I don't know. Wait, you have to be verified from another artist? That's interesting. Started drawing in October. Hey, everybody starts somewhere. It's fascinating. There are some people who put decades into trying to make art, and they're like their growth has been gradual. Then there are people who started like 3 months ago, and they look like they could draw better than Picasso, and you're like, how the heck? I don't know. It's a huge spectrum for everybody. Some people learn really fast, and they really take to it. Maybe you're one of those people. You can figure it out. I am not one of those people. It is slow frickin' pickings for me for picking up art stuff, especially if I don't have particular interest in it. But yeah, the games Grow Up, which is a game that it's about a little red robot that wants to climb back up to its spaceship. Mario Galaxy, because the galaxies. Peglin, because we love Peglin. World of, I already said it. I guess World of Goo 2. Tiny Glade, because I love building castles. VR chat. And exploring things. Maybe seeing some birthday stuff. I don't know if I should look stuff. I wonder, actually. Maybe I'll ask Mad if they're free on that night. I don't know if they will be. But I can always ask. Next. Oh, you don't happen to be free, are listen, I get it's a huge ask, and I do not mind if they're not, but if I don't ask now, you don't happen to be free. You wouldn't happen to be free. On New Year's Eve, would you? No worries if you're not. If you are not. Just asking because it's better to ask 5 days in advance than the day of. But we will see. Because they know VR. They might have some ideas for birthday things. But yeah, that, and then Mario Kart and Stardew. And I believe V-Star is joining us for Mario Kart. And V-Star is also, and VV are joining us for Stardew. And I'm excited. I'm excited to play the games. Tiny Glade is, of course, the castle building game. It's not like a RTS or anything. It's literally just making pretty castles. And they updated it so that you can move the furniture stuff around, and I'm excited. There were other games I was originally considering, but then I realized that it was like some of these games, like Mario Kart, Mario Galaxy, and some of the others, I want to play for longer than an hour. I'm looking at the schedule again, and I'm like, Mario Galaxy, but only for an hour? That's not happening. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. 2 hours for. Maybe we'll do. I could always. Oh my goodness! I want to play so many games. I'm thinking maybe I'll actually start a little earlier, and I also don't know how long Grow Up would take. For all I know, it's like a 5-hour game, and I'm not going to get through it. But there's also the chance that it's like an hour and a half, and then it's done, and it's easy. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm excited for that. That'll be the last stream of the year on my birthday, on the last day of the year. We have one stream between that, and then probably need to play Fortnite too at some point. I was going to play Fortnite, but then I was like, 2 hours. Like, it's the time. There's too little time to play these games, you know? Like, look, we easily sink an hour into Peglin, right? And this is a game where you just throw orbs around the screen. But that's what we're planning. I wanted to do web fishing, and I wanted to do Goose Goose Duck and Lethal Company, but it's just too many games to fit into a time frame. And I don't have the energy to go much longer than 12 hours. I don't know if I'll be able to make it 12 hours, to be honest. And I'm probably going to have to stand up and go and eat and stuff too, so who knows how we'll figure that out. That's a good point. I should put that down. The VR chat, I was thinking maybe we could go searching. We could go and see if there are any cafe worlds that are really good. I do wish that I could get more people into VR chats. I really do. It's such a fun thing to like experiment and explore and to see the world with friends. I always find like VR chat's so cool because it's like urban exploring, but safe and not problematic. VR with me around. Where did my schedule go? Mad said that they are actually free. I say VR chat. I have tentative times for them, and I think VR chat was planning to be at 6. ST. The map would know that. Okay, hold on. Let me get the time for that too. Grab the times. Where did I put the time chart? Where is it? Time chart. Not relative. Short time. Yeah, and then set it to the right date so that nobody gets confused. Did I say 6? Is that the plan is 6 p.m.? Okay. Those are all the games that we're planning on playing. I'm still setting things up a little bit. Hopefully it's smooth and we have friends and it's a good time. Let me set this to this time. Play well with me. Or I should say VR chat. That would make more sense because they do have stuff. For my birthday. Now, did I set VR to be 2 hours? Was that the plan? Yeah, for like 2 hours. For like 2 hours. On my birthday stream. Yippee! Oh man. It's so difficult getting everybody on the same page though. Part of me is like, could I invite everybody to all of the different things? And then it's like, I don't know if I don't know. So many different things. Okay. Yippee! Okay, so I'm gonna write this down too so that I don't forget. But have Mad is down. Mad is joining us here. Then V-Star is joining us from Mario Kart. V-Star. I can spell, and then Stardew, say Sordas. And I was thinking that we would just play Stardew starting at 10 and into the night, into the new year, and it would be great. And I'm hoping that I don't get interrupted, and that things don't go wrong, and that nothing breaks, and that all of my systems work properly, and that there isn't any issues, and we knock on a ton of wood. And hopefully that's great. You know, it occurs to me that I could pull this out, but it would be kind of hard to pull this up and show it on stream. Oh well. Hello, Pondo! How are you doing? You went skiing? Did you have a good time skiing? We were talking about our plan for New Year's. I've got a New Year's stream that I'm planning. We're gonna start with Grow Up, then play Mario Galaxy, then play some Peglin, then play World of Goo, then play Tiny Glade, then VR chat with Matt is joining us, Matt Blaster, and then Mario Kart with V-Star, and then Stardew Valley with Say Sorta. And it's a whole thing! It's a whole thing! It's gonna be a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's a 12. Oh my goodness, it's a 12-hour stream, and I'm kind of nervous about it because it's got a lot of moving parts, and a lot of things could break, and hopefully nothing breaks. But what are you gonna do if it does? I have backup games if like something goes wrong and I don't have the thing. Yeah, it should be 12 hours. It'll be easy. I have no issues playing games for 12 hours, especially for one day. It's gonna be fun. I'm very excited for it. I just have to remember to take my melatonin the night before so I get a good night's sleep, and I wake up in time, and then everything will be fine. I'll set an alarm, just in case. The plan is to start at noon, and then to go. And it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna have a happy birthday, and it's gonna be fantastic. I can play games for 12 hours, but I can't socialize for 12 hours. We'll see if I'm dead at the end of it, but that's part of it is, wait, a birthday? Yeah, the New Year's Eve is my birthday. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's technically my birth week now, but I don't know. Hold on, I forgot when your birthday is. Sorry, nobody forgets when my birthday is. It's just New Year's. Everybody just forgets it's my birthday. It's New Year's. It's all good. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna be old. And by old, I mean 28. That's the number I'm running with anyway. I'm pretty sure that's the number. That's what my mom said, and I'm pretty sure she would know. Sometimes I get confused and I'm like, wait, am I 27 or am I... How old am I? Because when you're born on, like, so close to the change of the year, it gets confusing. It gets really confusing to remember exactly how old you are. Doo-doo-doo. Nobody forgets when your birthday is. I do! Now hold on. New Year's Eve is the night that is very prominent in most cultures, isn't it? Like, a lot of people are like, New Year's, yippee! Like, it's just a thing. Nobody forgets New Year's. I guess I can't call my online brother old man anymore. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Old man. Old. He probably isn't that old, to be honest. Old man. Old men are 40 and plus. Like, that's... 40 is when you can start to say old, and then 60 is when you're actually, like, kinda old. Then if you're 80, you're actually just old. That's how it goes. He's 21. That's not old at all. He's baby. He's baby. The 6-year age difference. I mean, that's fair. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, we've got a lot of games planned. A lot of games, a lot of stream. Hopefully a lot of good things happening. 13 age difference? Well, I mean, you say 13 and soon to be 14. It's really 13 and a half. Like, it's not, it doesn't go up and down every time one of us changes. Like, fine. Age. Age is weird. Age is just a number, usually. Sometimes it's important, but usually it's just a number. Got plans. I'm so excited. I did not spell joining right. I need other ing. Okay. I've been trying to make sure that I don't forget anything, forget to do anything. Pretty sure everybody is sold and solid on the times and stuff. All set. I'm so excited. Part of the reason, like, why I planned it with solo games in the morning into the afternoon. It's not really morning, it's the afternoon. You know what I mean? Solo games into chill game into hanging out with friends. Lots of friends. Hopefully. For friendships, platonic. Just a number. True. True. Numbers. The numbers, Pondo! What do they mean? What they're trying to figure out. Hello, Matt! How are you doing? Are you having a cozy day? We were talking about the cool. I like that emote. That's a cute dragon emote. I like it. We were talking about the stream that I'm planning for New Year's. It's gonna be 12 hours for me. 12-hour stream at least. We're trying to figure out everything. I think I've got it figured. I'm a little concerned because I don't know how I'm gonna fit eating into that. But what are you gonna do? I tell people my best friend is 21. They're like, ugh, ugh. But why can't I be besties with adults? There's always gonna be concerns. Bruno? What are you doing? You wanna come here? Come here. There's always gonna be concerns with age differences because age differences suggest, there's just a lot of people that take advantage of age differences. Differences in wisdom and differences in knowledge and things like that. It's a scary thing. You always want to believe that people are, have good intentions, but I've seen so many people that you think have good intentions not. It's just so scary out there. A lot doesn't equal all. That's very true. But that's why people are concerned, is because when you see something happen over and over and over and over again, now it sets a precedent for bad things, even if the bad things aren't the case. Brother, ooh! Every time I see ooh, all I can think of is that silly meme. Brother, ooh! I should switch the stream title, not the title, but the info to just chatting. Just chatting. Just chatting. Because we're just chatting. Brother, ooh! I don't know. Also, because, adults are adults, and they're in adult spaces, and people get concerned that they might unintentionally even bring those adult spaces and the things that those adult spaces entail to other people that are younger than them, right? I don't know. Age and life is complicated. It's weird. I wish that people could just be trusted to be kind to each other. Truly. You'd think it would be easier to do that. I try really hard to be kind. And I've always wanted to have a space that's just for everybody, for that, the reason that, I don't want anybody to ever feel, left out. So it's definitely, I don't know. But I know that a lot of adults have it in their opinion that, or in the idea that, they don't want to influence kids in a negative way when they're still developing, right? The world would be a better place if everyone was kind. And I think a lot of adults have it in their heads that very few to no adults can manage to not accidentally influence kids in dangerous ways. I don't know. I know a lot of streamers that they're 18 up and they don't want kids anywhere near their stream. And it's interesting. It's interesting. It's I get it. Cause I don't know. It's weird. My rule of thumb is I treat people how they treat me. That's pretty valid. That's pretty. I like the yes. Not gonna be nice to someone who treats me like crap. I mean, that's valid too, but you do have to remember that people go through things. So I don't know, sometimes people are mean and sometimes people are nice, and usually if you run into somebody who's they change, there's things going on, you know? It's interesting. Mine's 18, I just don't want to influence the younger generation in a negative way. See, it's fascinating to me. And maybe it speaks volumes as to what we prioritize when it comes to how we influence people. But if you were a kind individual, it's weird to me that the idea that you're talking about things that are taboo, like alcohol or whatever, or drugs or violent video games, but you were a kind individual. I feel you're not going to influence kids to be bad people just because you're discussing things that they shouldn't be doing, right? I don't know. I get that it's a safety precaution because you don't want to accidentally. That's the thing, right? You don't want to accidentally, but it's just I don't know. The world's a very strange place. And maybe it's more so that a lot of adults just they don't want to have to worry about it. They don't want to have to worry about accidentally, like, if I just want to talk about these things and I don't want to have to worry about having to tell people to do them the right way, you know, or whatever it is that you're talking about. Like, I don't want to have to, like, worry about that. So I just say that it's an adult-only thing and we're the only ones that are talking about it. But then it's like, we come back to age is just a number. There are plenty of 28-year-olds who are dumber than a frickin' bag of rocks. Like, and you might be influencing them to do dumb things, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's fascinating, because I do know several, through life, plenty of kids who have been more emotionally and sociably and generally intelligent than a lot of adults I knew. I used to be a lot smarter than I am. It's fascinating. I don't know. It's a weird place. Some adults are kind. Unless they're playing a game, then they get it crazy. That, you know, sometimes I get it. Like, there are definitely adults who recognize that, like, I go way over the top sometimes. I get super triggered by certain things. It's like, but it's fine, but I don't want kids to be near that kind of thing. Like, somebody who gets genuinely, like, super loud and angry at a video game, but they're just having fun, you know? I don't know. Because I've been traumatized by my meds, I'm a lot more emotionally mature than the average 15-year-old. It's fascinating. I always get concerned about younger people who are acting more adult, because it usually means that they have been traumatized by something. It's always super concerning. Like, you've been through something, usually. It's fascinating. The world is fascinating. I don't want this to fall slowly. Okay. Like, there's so much to life, right? There's so much going on in it. Like, I don't know. It's really hard to... I wish that it was simpler and easier to be like, this is why things work this way. And it's really simple, and there aren't going to be exceptions, but there's going to be exceptions to every freaking rule. Stay 15 as long as you can. I think more so than that, I think it would be better to figure out what it is you really want to and have a passion for, and never let anybody stop you from pursuing it, because the time will fly and then you will be an adult. And I worry about telling kids to try and stay young as long as possible, because then you might overcompensate and focus on being young and you won't be ready. You won't even be thinking about trying to be an adult, that kind of thing. So for about 10 more months. Valid. Stay 15 for all of those months. You can do it. Enjoy being a kid. Oh, I got small on accident. Oops. We get tall again. Yippee! Little bunny, what is your wisdom? I think the rabbit's trying to tell us something. Oh, it would be so cool if I could make his mouth move for... but we don't have text. I mean, we do have text-to-speech for bits, but I wish I could set up text-to-speech for, leaves. For our, channel points. I should also think of something better than leaves for our channel points. I don't know what. Trying to figure out gender early. And so far, and I'm succeeding. It's good to, like, have an idea of what you are and what you want to do and what you're doing. You still have interest in baking, Pondo? Because that's another thing too, is sometimes you're super interested in something and then you just grow out of it. It's fascinating. I don't know how people successfully adult. I don't get it. Like, the people that figure out what they like and they still like it 30 years later, don't understand what that's about. Don't understand. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like you almost have to be addicted to the thing for that to work out. And maybe that's the case. Maybe people get addicted to things like cooking or being a doctor or saving lives. Like, is that what it is? I don't know. I haven't had time for it, but yes. Don't rush to grow up, because when you get to an adult, you'll reminisce on those days when you were just a kid. I think that also heavily depends on your childhood. Like and I think Pondo's got plenty of good things happening, so they probably will. And there's nothing wrong with reminiscing as also a thing. It's totally fine to reminisce on being a kid. It's like I feel like it's really important to balance not pushing too hard to be an adult, but also not getting stuck as a kid. The world's an overwhelming place. I guess I'm just like, I don't want anybody to not push and then get stuck, or to push too hard and fall, right? It can be really easy to realize that the world is full of, like, oh, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Trauma because of health conditions. Oh, ads. I love ads. They're my favorite. I have a question. Oh boy. You know, one of the things with being an adult is you realize that everybody is just really pushing. They're just doing. What's the saying? Nobody knows what they're doing. Your parents were always just winging it, just as much as you're winging it. You're like, oh, this makes a lot more sense. How much will my grades affect my future life? I want to figure out how much I should nerd. It depends. It depends on what school you're shooting for. It depends on, like, what you really hope to do. Like, if you really want to do baking, do you even need grades to go to a baking school? Is that considered a trade? Learn from your mistakes, but also have fun and don't weigh yourself down by them. If you want to go into art or chemistry, chemistry is going to be grade heavy. You're going to have to worry about grades, specifically the science and math. If you have like a terrible writing grade or whatever, I feel like schools would be like, that's fine. I know you don't, but you know what I mean. Like if something else is wrong somewhere, but you've got really solid science and math grades, then they'd be like, oh, chemistry, that's what you want to do. My average in math is 100. That's an impressive average. I always liked the idea that, like, my average is 100%, which means somewhere I got a 50% and somewhere I got a 200%, and it averaged. I don't know. I know that's not how it works, but that's what my brain thinks of it. It's funny. Art is... The thing with art is you have to be driven to an extreme degree. The landscape for art has changed a lot with the introduction of AI, and it's can be really difficult. There's like a balance between having the skill level and having the drive to do it with art. If you are lacking a skill level and you don't go to the right school, you can really screw yourself over, because some schools, I went to an art school, they terrible, bad, don't go to it. Don't go to that school. I mean, they might be better now, and I can hope that they're better, but like, we did no freaking... The one thing, like, if you want to do art and you want to do drawing or painting or any of that kind of thing, make sure that the school you go to has life study drawings. You want to be studying form, you want to be studying the human form, you want to be able... You want to be sure that by the time you're done with it, you can draw a human and it looks good. And that people will be like, that looks great, that looks just like a human, and you can draw them doing whatever. If you don't like drawing humans, it's going to be harder to get into anything for art. Now, if you mean art from like a writing perspective, I don't have nearly as much knowledge on that one. There's also to be said that for art in general, you can learn a lot without going to the schools. Like, you don't necessarily need to go to school to do those things. I don't give a heck about drawing humans. I feel that humans are too self-centered. I mean, humans are very self-centered. It's part of self-preservation, isn't it? I definitely see it. The reason why it's important to want to draw humans, and if you don't like drawing humans, I think it will be harder, is unless you are fully aware of a niche. Like, for instance, ducks. You really like drawing and painting ducks? There are contests that you can win thousands of dollars for duck stamps for the Postal Service. That's like a niche that I'm aware of. Get in for that, right? But if you aren't good enough at it to like get in to that kind of thing and like win those monies and get those like jobs specifically for that, it's also very competitive. Kind of lays into it, but like then you're not going to win those, and you're going to be constantly stuck trying to do those things and not being. Art is rough. It's very rough. Try both and see which one. What did Matt say? Let me go up. Try both and see which one you like now, while you can both come with challenges and benefits. So test the waters. I wish that this was taller. I can read all of the thing. Can I? Okay, there's an incoming ad break, and I'm going to let it run so that it's over with and we can continue talking after it. But test the waters now, and then you'll know. I agree with that. I feel like we need to stop being so self-centered because we aren't the center of the universe. It's very true, but you know, the nice thing about art is that you can make incredibly aggressive statements, and people can be very into it if you can express it in a way that's really intelligent. So, I don't know. And like, if you enjoy drawing, but when I say like drawing people, I don't mean that they have to be people. I just mean that you enjoy drawing characters. Like, for illustration, like, you ever watch The Amazing Digital Circus? It's not a kid's show. It is an adult show. But it's not bad or anything. It's mostly fine. There's just a little bits of it that are a little scary. But the character design in that's the kind, like, if you would enjoy coming up with characters like that, then art might be something that's good for you. But if you do not like character drawings or animal drawings, it might be difficult. Boy, is it difficult. It's like, what people want when you go out into the world as an illustrator, people want their characters. They want you to draw characters. They want you to draw, be it themselves as characters. They want you to illustrate their families. They want you to illustrate the people they care about. They want you to take their OCs and draw them like really cool. And if you don't like doing that, then that's 90% of the industry is out the window, right? Also draw elves, but just not draw humans. Why are my ads in Spanish? ¿Cómo estás? No hablo español. Hablo esplo. Esplo. Hablo esplo. Hablo español. Speaking Spanish? Can I just draw galaxies and dragons? If you... Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ad to be over. We gotta come back around to that. Because that's... If you have... Like, it's kind of like, if you have a passion for something, there are, like... Oh, man, there's certain things. Like, I love to draw trees. Nobody ever helped me find the niche to get into doing, artwork for trees and stuff. That's weird, because it says my ad break's still going. That's kind of strange. Huh. A little odd. Your ads are done. Weird? Twitch, are you lying to me? You lying to me? Or do mods get, like, less ads or something? Like, what are you doing, Twitch? Since I enjoy alcohol markers. Alcohol markers. I have, like, 40 from Ohu. Are those, like... Oh, what are they called? What are the markers that I have? What the frick are they called? Okay. I can't remember what they are. The ads are done, don't worry. Okay. So I was going to mention that, like, drawing planets, there's definitely, that's a niche that you can get into for art because people are fascinated with outer space. Especially if you're doing, like, alien races and things. You could easily write a comic series, for instance, that's all about, like, outer space planets and doesn't have humans in it. I think you will run into, though, that people will want you, like, if you went into schooling for art, you will have to do drawings of people. And you might not like it, but it's good for a lot of reasons, because it can help you draw other races. believe me, if you spent a lot of time hammering out human anatomy, it'll be a lot easier to draw things like orcs and elves and anything that's bipedal or remotely humanoid. It'll just look better. That was some really good advice that I was given by a teacher a long time ago, was if drawing people bores you, add stuff to the drawing that makes it interesting. It's totally... Your teacher might not like it. Doesn't matter as long as you're entertained and having a good time, right? You want to give them elf ears? Give them elf ears. You want to give them weird hairstyles? Give them weird hairstyles. You want to give them, like, you want to have weird stuff happening in the background? Have weird stuff happening in the background. Like... You really like drawing swords? Draw them holding a sword. Easy. Antlers would be funny. And it is kind of weird to me that teachers don't like that when they're teaching life drawing classes. Because, like, the ability to draw something from real life, do it perfectly, and then add to it is so much more valuable to me, like, than just drawing what you see. Because, like, finding the inspiration, there was a really good painter who he went and he studied, and he did sketches, and he studied how to draw construction equipment. And then he went and he painted a scene that was based on, like, he was standing there and he was painting this very specific crosswalk, and then he painted a giant robot that was built by this construction company that built our normal construction machines, but it was a robot that he made up as if they had made it. And it was stuck in this intersection, and it got caught in the wires, and he had a whole story for it. And it was the most fascinating art piece I've seen in a long time, and he pulled all of it from life, right? And I feel like that's the point of life study drawings, is to be able to pull the things from life and make things that aren't real appear real, right? And it left an impression on me that you should, like, when you're looking at things and how to draw things, examining those things and learning how they're shaped and why they look the way they do and how the hinges work, and, like, that can help you make random things that in the future more realistic, and it kind of comes back to, like, he studied our construction equipment so that he could figure out how to paint a robot that looked real, right? Same thing goes for learning how to draw humans so that you can draw elves more accurately. Like, their proportions are different, but a lot of the framework is the same. A lot of the times the main difference is just that they have pointy ears for some reason. I don't know. It's fascinating. You know, one of the hardest things to draw is actually bicycles. The dang wheels. Because of the spokes in the wheels. It's one of the most frustrating things to do, especially when you try and put it in some kind of perspective. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's so bad. But art is wild, and there's a lot of things to take into account when you're drawing. And it's like one of the reasons people are so hard to draw is because of the nuance of the human body. So if you understand the nuance of the human body, you can create a new life, like a new concept, and you can give that new body nuance, right? If you understand all of the nuances of the human form, when you create a new form that isn't human, you can give it those similar or relative nuances, and that can make things more interesting. Look at the Hoyoverse and how they have so many different, air quote, races, and the main difference is either that they're, like, different in height, or they've got something going on with their heads. Like, there's, like, they got ears. They got fluffy ears. That's the difference. That's what makes them Foxians. And you're like, that's all you could do? They just look like people with ears. Like, that's all you like, come on. They're a whole different race? They're not any different? Like, what happened? How did that, what? Getting used to and drawing ears is very interesting. Ears are fascinating. Drawing as it's in and of itself is fascinating. Look at my VTuber model, for instance. I'm flat facing forward. And I do have some ability. This is a little bit... The reason that I don't look super 3D is kind of because I messed up the modeling for my ears. Not the modeling. What is it called when you... The tracking? No. When you set it so that it can move. I was supposed to make it so that when I turn my head, my ears turn a little bit more, and that would make me look more 3D. But I didn't do that. And I don't know why I didn't do that. Huh. Rigging! That's the word! We figured it out! Rigging! Genius. I did not rig my ears properly. Or enough? At all? I can't tell if I rigged them at all now that I look at them. I think I did, but it's very subtle. Very subtle. Also weird. I don't like looking at myself too hard for too long, because then I'm like, I made so many mistakes, there's weird stuff going on, oh no! Boy. Just pull this hat down over everything. No. Oh, I left my hat up there. Oopsies. Yippee. Art is fascinating, and I could talk about it for hours. Style is important. Well, it's interesting because, like, you don't even have to be good at art as long as you're driven to do the art that you want to do. There are people who have made and sold books successfully where the whole point is that the art style is kind of trashy. Like that, but they are aware of it and they sell it on that fact. And, like, they talk about that in, they talk about that in comic art a lot. A lot of the times, the comics are like 50-50 art and writing, right? And the art, and sometimes the art carries the comic, and sometimes the writing carries the comic, and sometimes it's 50-50. When it's 50-50, it's really good. Like Bill Watterson's Calvin and Hobbes, 12 out of 10. 15 out of 10. Just really solid. He's an excellent artist, an excellent draftsman, really good at drawing. He doesn't draw things anatomically correct on purpose. He can. He's fully capable of drawing things that look like they're straight out of the Renaissance. But he chooses to draw things in a cartoon manner, and it's really nice and pleasant. And his trees are really pretty, and his backgrounds are gorgeous. And his characters are fun and entertaining. And the writing is really good. You could make an argument, like, no, I don't think you can make an argument. It's 50-50. They carry each other, and that's why it's so good. But that doesn't mean that that's always the case. A lot of times, there's comics like Pearls Before Swine. The writing is pretty good. It's the guy, he does a good job of, like, making fun of himself and having interesting, like, interesting plots and stuff happening. The art is fine. It's not, like, incredible, but it's fine. It's perfectly passable. There is a comic series that I was reading that was on the web, and I don't remember what it was called. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it was in my other... Do you have any... I don't remember what it was called. But it's all about, like, relationships and, like, this dad and his wife, and he's got 2 girls, and it's just all about how they're all interacting with the relationships and romance and all of that stuff. And it's written well, and for the most part, it's drawn well. Sometimes you can really tell that he cannot draw, though. And it's very rare, but it's like when it's characters that he doesn't draw often, you can just tell that the anatomy is kind of all over the place. But you don't care too much because the writing is interesting. I don't remember what it was called, but once my teacher gave me a 300-page full-color high fantasy book, and OMG, it was eye candy. OMG, let me see me on the TV. Teach myself. Copic markers! That was the thing I was thinking of earlier. You want to come here? Come here, no. You're going to sit with me? You're a good boy. Gosh, I love having people to just chat to. I don't know if Copic markers and alcohol markers are the same thing. I think they might be. But, speaking of markers, what was I talking about? I don't remember. 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 Oh, we were talking about comics. What is an example of a comic that is almost entirely driven by its art style? Nemo? Little Nemo. Everybody thinks of the fish, but Little Nemo is a comic series from forever ago. It was one of the first comic series. Little Nemo. I don't remember... Spelled it wrong. L-I-P-L-E. I don't think that it had hardly any text in it. Oh, it did have some text in it. But that's not what I remember from it anyway. Oh, they made an animation out of it. I see. Hey, look, Little Nemo comics. I'm trying to think of other comics that are also driven largely by visuals. Yeah, if you Google Little Nemo, the comics, some of the pages, like, I don't even know if I see text on this. Can I get a Google on this? There is a lot of text, but that's not what you're watching for. That's not what you're looking. It's the art that carries this for sure. Dude, this guy went wild on it. The comics, he had so much more room to work with. Who was the... Does it say who? Winsor McKay? The weird colorless blender and what the heck it erases? A weird colorless blender. It erases. Interesting. Delicious Dungeon. It's so silly. The anime version is amazing too. That's honestly, I didn't realize it was a manga first. I'm assuming it would be manga. But Delicious Dungeon. I don't know. I don't. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like thinking about where food comes from. It's my least favorite thing. I don't like it. Food in general, not my favorite thing. If I search comics, what's another one where the art really holds the comic together? Usually I think of, like Marvel comics, a lot of times the art really does the heavy lifting because the writer can't write for snot. Manga's free, by the way. I think that's kind of the point. I mean, I don't need that point in my life. Like, I don't like eating to begin with. It was always wild to watch my siblings watch that, and they're eating stuff while they're watching, and I'm like, how can you do that? It's valid. I'm a picky eater, and I find it amusing. I take picking eating to the next level. Let's just say that. If I decide I don't like something for like some reason or another, I don't eat it. It's just I don't eat it. I don't want to know what's in it. I really don't want to think about it. It's gross. And there's little to nothing I can do about it. Even if I made everything myself, there would still be accidental weird things in it. Because that's just how life is, and it's just weird. I always tell myself that it comes back to we're all just atoms consuming atoms. That's it. That's all. It doesn't help, but it helps me stay calm sometimes. But I was gonna say the art, X-Men and like Superman, and there's so many comics where you read it and you're like, this story is terrible, but it's pretty. It's pretty. That happens in comic books a lot. Why I like sandwiches? Everything is visible. That's valid. Fair. Fair and valid. I do not web comics, but like cartoon comics. Peanuts is another example of 50-50. Very good art style. Very good writing. Although there's definitely more to the writing than there is to the art style with that one. Like, generally speaking, it's very flat, which is fine, but it's pleasant enough to look at. You like the character designs. They're not usually doing anything crazy, though. Like, Bill Watterson, he'll put, like, a frickin' Renaissance painting into his. You're like, there's, like, perspective, and there's, like, crazy foreshortening, and there's all kinds of wild stuff happening, and then you read what it's about, and they're, like, talking about existentialism and whether or not the world is, like, predefined, and you're sitting there like, this is the best thing ever. I'm a picky eater with... I'm picky with cheese. Only mild, either straight from the fridge or literally liquid. Yes, classic. Cheese is weird. I like most cheeses, but they have to be paired right. If they're not paired right, Like, I'm not just gonna eat blue cheese, and I don't really want blue cheese on my salad, but if you put it with buffalo chicken sandwich, it's great. I love it. My favorite is provolone. Provolone is a fairly mild cheese, I find, but it's got a nice flavor to it, and it's really good with sandwiches, cheese sandwiches. Art is also fascinating, because some people will absolutely adore an art style, and other people will hate it. Like, I don't like The Simpsons visually. I hate it visually. Like, it's just like, I don't like it. It's just weird. I don't know. Like, the way that... It's just weird. It's just very strange. Everybody's yellow. Art doesn't have, like hair is weird. It's just bizarre. Story's really, like, the writing is great. Do not like it visually. Ahmed agrees. He has become the cheese addict of the house. Oh boy. Cheese. Cheesy. Oh, you know what? The Zits was a comic about a family that's their name is the Zits, I believe. That had a really good art style to it. The writing was always, like, it was fine. That one was more... I don't know. Art is freaking fantastic, and I love it. Talking everybody's ears off about art. Garfield. I always felt bad, because I believe Jim Davis has gone on record saying he does not like Garfield. I hate the idea that you create a character and you just despise them, but that's what makes you money? Ugh. Don't like that. It is interesting, though, because it does seem to me that, like, it's very rare for comics, at least for, like, the cartoon comics, the Funny Pages comics, or web comics, it's very rare for them to be carried by art style rather than writing. It's usually writing that carries bad art style. It's not good art style covering for writing. Which is interesting. It's just kind of fascinating. Although it definitely has happened and does happen sometimes. Because you can have comics where there's little to no writing, period. Interesting. Someone is grabbing cheese from the fridge. They must pay the cheese tax. Not the cheese tax! Funny Pages. I love art. It's fascinating. I got a book for Christmas. Merry Crisis! Merry Chrysler! Happy Holidays! I freaking love that meme so much. I should set that as one of, like... I should set that as one of the alerts. It'd be really funny to set that alert for the holidays and have it be there, and then somebody activates it in the middle of July. Wah, wah, wah. A Merry Crisis. What was I talking about? I got distracted. Art? What did I say? Oh, I got a book for Christmas. For Crisis. For Cruciball. And it's all about trees. And it's got a bunch of really pretty pictures in it. And it talks about, like, the wisdom that we can take from forests and trees. And how trees go about doing their thing. Do you remember the Popcat meme? Let me Google it real quick. Popcat? Oh, there's some very freaky versions of this that I don't like. There's one where it has his mouth open, and it's got another cat inside his mouth. I don't like it. Popcat is adorable. Ohio Popcat. Oh boy, Popcat. But yes, I do remember the Popcat. I made a cookie version? Aww. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's so cute. I feel like that's one of the ones that would probably benefit from icing. Or maybe the camera doesn't pick up the icing right. I don't know. But I see it, and it's adorable. I don't know how to do icing. There's some really good icing recipes out there that are just like, they're really good. I do the art with sugar. I mean, that's valid. There are a bunch of ways to do icing. I highly recommend looking into it because it can be really fun and it can be really tasty. There's some really good recipes for different, like there's some that use cream cheese that are really tasty. And it's pretty easy. Like, you just use it. You just spread it with a knife and you would have pretty much what you want for a base color or what have you. And then you would put sprinkles on top or whatever, and it would really stand out a little bit better for shaping and stuff. Still adorable, though. I see Popcat, and I just... Screaming. I just hear screaming. Ah! 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 I like taking shortcuts, though. Well, sometimes, I mean, I don't think icing is particularly difficult to make. I think it's like one of the easier things to do, if I recall correctly, because it's just like you put 2 or 3 things together, mix them, and then you have it. I already overkill with cake. That's valid. I do 100% stand by icing making things pop in a really nice way, though. I think it's very true. And you can color it too. You could have some really interesting things going on there. But hey, you do you. As long as it tastes good, doesn't really matter, right? That's kind of why I like the cream cheese icing and some of the other icing types. Sometimes icing can be way too much. I get that. Like some icings you taste and you're like, that's enough icing for the rest of the year. You're like, I don't know. But other times, but that's like the thing is sometimes people do icings and they're different. They're not what you expect the icing to be. And it's not just pure sugar or whatever, and it tastes really, it's got flavor and it tastes good, and you're like, oh, I like this. Like lemon icing? Lemon icing is so good. Nom 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 nom, I love lemons. Wait, I remember lemons. Where do lemons come from? They are thought to have originated in northwest India. A hybrid cross between citrons and sour oranges. Scientists believe they originated thousands of years ago. We made lemons. Life did not give us lemons. We gave ourselves lemons. Lemons. They must have originated in the eastern Himalayan region of India. Citron. Natural hybrids with citron and lemon characters are abundant there. Indeed, most of the lemon-like fruit of India exhibit citron characters to some degree. I do love the idea that lemons are not like fully natural. We just made those. I think it's really funny because it hits with lemons. Life gives you lemons. You make lemonade. No, life did not give me lemons. I gave myself lemons. Same with corn. We make corn? That's crazy. That's wild. Where do corn come from? Corn comes from the wild grass plant teosinte, which is native to southern Mexico. Humans began selectively breeding teosinte about 9,000 years ago. And by 2500 BCE, corn cultivation was widespread throughout the Americas. That's crazy. I also think it's fascinating that corn used to be purple and orange and blue, and now it's strictly yellow. Like, does that corn taste good? I don't know. Food is interesting. I mean, food is fascinating in so of the fact that a lot of produce tasted bad 30, 40 years ago because it hadn't been bred to taste good. And then somebody sat down and bred the food to taste better. They're still multicolor. I know you can find it. It's just it's like not what you think of when you think of corn. I don't know if it tastes the same or different. Like, I feel like when I see it, it's usually for decorative purposes. Because it's pretty. Whole history of corn. Corn cultivation. Uses and description. A wild grass. Wait, corn comes from grass? That's crazy. First domesticated 10,000 years ago in Mexico. Derived from the Bawas. Spread as far north as northern Maine by the time the Europeans arrived. What's like original? Can I look up original corn? Can I see what the original corn looks like? Tastes like. I want to see what corn tastes like. Is it like a lot smaller? It does look like it was a lot smaller, and that kind of makes sense. There is one that looks like it's a bunch of marbles. Anyway, I hope that you have a comfy and cozy evening, Pondo, and that you stay safe out there, okay? And you have a good night, and you sleep well, okay? Ancient DNA continues to rewrite history. Corn's 9,000-year-old society? What? I don't know about that. Corn's cool, though. Oh, there's corn that's just straight red. It's fascinating that we settled on yellow. Wonder. Evolution of corn. Oh, that's so cool. You can actually see the different... how it goes from looking very similar to wheat and like barley and grain to being the corn. Like you can see where it makes the switch. And you actually start to get kernels. That's wild. And then it turns into today's corn, which is vastly different from the kernels and seeds from long ago. Crazy. Huh. Wonder if that means you could breed a corn-like object, plant out of wheat. Fascinating. Fascinating. We're probably gonna end the stream. It was a bit of a short one, but what are you gonna do? I need to probably go and eat something, who knows. But it's always fun talking. I love yapping with you guys. I'm excited to grow our community so that there's more yappers. I love chatting. If I could do just chatting for long periods of time, I absolutely would. Because it's so much fun to just talk about stuff. But then I get the feeling that I can talk about things and I don't stop and I can keep talking about it. And if there aren't enough people to like prop up the conversation, I feel like I'm overbearing. I don't want to overbear. I don't want to overbear on a weight-bearing load of the stream. Twitch, is anybody doing anything? Not a ton of people are live. Zen is playing a spooky game. Candy's playing and Buff are playing Rivals. Pika's playing Get to Work. Is that the Rage game? I think it is. Mario! Nobody. Siren is sleeping. Don't think there's anybody from our friends' groups that is currently streaming. I hope I'm not missing somebody. That'd be awkward. Not really anything that I want to raid into. Gosh darn it, why is it so hard to find people? I just feel so awkward and uncomfortable when I try and do raids. It's silly. It's really silly. But I love talking to you guys about stuff, and I hope that we talk more about stuff. It's so much fun just chilling and vibing. I love chatting. I'm a yapper. I have the power of yap. And this cute little rabbit. He's adorable. My dog is sleeping on my lap. He's cute. I think it's funny that sleeping on stream used to be illegal. And then VTubers started doing it, and everyone was just like, okay, that's fine, I guess. It's an interesting thing. What if we did a sleep stream? That'd be wild. Sleep! Sleep is for the weak. You texting me? Who texted me? Okay. Okay, that's my mom with the, I'm gonna have to answer that, and, I'll do that right after stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. It's so much fun chilling and vibing, and I hope you all have a comfy and cozy day, and that you all stay safe out there, okay? it's really hard to like do just chatting when there isn't a ton of chatters that are yapping back at you. Someday I will have enough people hanging out that we can do a full just chatting and just go for hours. That's the dream. I can't wait to do that because it's so much fun just talking. I could say the same stuff over and over. I'm just kidding. I don't want to repeat myself, you know. This is an interesting thing about streaming, is you can usually repeat yourself because people come in and go out, and come in and go out, and come in and go out, and in and out, and in and out. Anyway, I'm just yapping. I love hanging out with you guys. Everybody stay safe out there, okay? I love you guys. Good night. Goodbye. I'll see you on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday we should be live, and that'll be the last time we're live before the big stream, and it probably won't be too long. We'll just hang out. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me. I appreciate it. Goodbye. Stay safe out there. Good night. Good night. Bye.